All right, so I started playing when I was about 8 years old. My mom played, my aunt played, so it kind of ran in the family. I kind of grew up going to the gyms and watching my mom play. I wanted to coach as I was in college. I started coaching a little bit of the local club teams and stuff when I was a freshman in college, and then worked some summer camps and things like that. And I think I had some great references growing up in the game from other coaches that it was really fun. And so it was always I didn't think I could do the 9 to 5, dress up every day, be in an office kind of job. So I figured coaching would be a good way to just kind of share my passion for the sport, but also I understood what the sport did to my life, and I wanted to be able to touch other lives with that. When they called to come out to the interview, I said, hey, this is, eventually that's the direction I want to go with my career. I should go out there and just go to the interview and see what happens. But I went in with not a lot of expectations when I came on that interview, and just kind of was myself, talked about what I love to do and how I go about it. And it ended up being a good fit, so I just had to call my husband and say, hey, we can't say no, so we're gonna have, he had just started a volleyball club over there in Jacksonville, so he had to be there for a whole nother year I came up with my kids, and he stayed in Jacksonville to finish it up. But it was something that we could just not say, we couldn't say no. It was a great opportunity. I like challenges. I think that has always been something that I wanted to be the best that I can be, and I think that a place like Georgia Tech makes me have to seek for that every day. So it's a fun place to work at. One of the greatest things about my job is that my players make me a better person. I think that what I asked of them, I have to replicate day in and day out, and I think that you kind of hold yourself accountable to the things that you're asking your team to do. And those are not easy things to do all the time. You're human, and a lot of times you're tired. A lot of times you're trying to go through some things, and you just have to continue to think about them and that they were watching and they're looking up to you, and that makes you better. Our program is about them and about the things that we can do to make them better, but also about them just growing as young women and understanding that anything that they put their minds to, they can do it. And so being able to be just that strong voice who's constantly demanding more out of them, it's never anything that they do is ever enough, and so I know they're tired of probably hearing me say that. They're doing a great job, but we're also always constantly making them better, pushing them, but also in a way that we can be a good motherly figure as well, be able to make them feel comfortable, understanding that we want what's best for them, and we're doing certain things in order to make them better and to make them grow as people.
She's very, I think, consistent in her actions and stuff, and she won't sugarcoat you, and she won't tell you something that isn't true, or just very honest and straightforward person, which I think I work well with and I respect a lot, so she's awesome.
It was really funny when I was recruited. She came to one of my tournaments and I was sick as a dog. I hadn't practiced all week. I came to the tournament and I was just not doing good at all. And I was so nervous because I knew she was going to be there, and I thought, I'm not going to be able to go here. And she came up to me and she's like, I just love your court attitude. Like, that's someone who I want to coach. That's someone who I want on my team. And like, just her saying that to me was probably one of the most important things I've ever heard, just knowing that there's more of an impact you can make just having a good and positive mindset and personality rather than being able to hit the ball hard or dig a ball.
I think that it's really fun when you get kids that want to buy in and they put in the work and they end up doing things that they never thought they could do. It's instilling that power in them that you basically just kind of that bridge between their dreams and the things that they're doing, and being able to take them through that bridge and help them through it. It's really, really fun. We understand how important it is, the role that we play in their lives, and we want to make sure that it's a positive one. We want to make sure that they leave here and when they look back into this experience, they're proud of what the things that they did, but they were looking at it in a positive way, saying, wow, this really made me grow and made me better as a person. And I always get goosebumps because it is the most important thing about our jobs. You know, the wins and losses are important, but eventually, you know, the most important thing is the impact that you're making in their lives, and how much are you helping them become the best person that they can be.